Or think about it like this: you could just be the drunk version of you without all the profanity and inappropriateness. So be the drunk version of you, but like the professional drunk version of you. That's the 10x version that you want to be on the floor, because all of this stuff is just, it's a performance. All right, guys, welcome back to Jerk Fly Talk. I'm Jason Fernandez. We're here at CrossFit Rife, and today I'm going to talk about some of the things that I have was a couple different things this week we're going to cover with regard to group management and then presence and attitude. Zoe, who's behind the camera, I was watching one of his classes last week, and we talked about a couple different things, and so we're going to cover some of those topics this week. And what I want to talk about today is a little bit of presence and attitude and how to work on that portion of your coaching. So sometimes you're like, well, how do I work on just being present? So if you've seen some of our videos, there's one on being present, eliminating distractions, things of that nature. We'll link them up here. And but today what I want to talk about is be the 10x version of you, right? So when you step on the floor, you really want to be commanding to the group so that people are paying attention, they're receiving the information that you're giving, and everybody knows that you're in charge. So I'm going to give you 3 little simple tips on how to be the 10x version of you. So the first one is you need to rehearse, right? So if you're not rehearsing how you give your brief, if you're not laying out a plan for how you go through your session plan, if you're not practicing how you want your logistics laid out on the floor, you need to do that until you get it really, really refined. And then you can kind of start winging it or not necessarily prepping or rehearsing as much. But if you're not rehearsing, you need to start, okay? What that's going to do is that's going to give you a lot of confidence when you walk into the class, because you really, really are confident in your plan. That confidence is going to show, and that way you're going to be a better coach, and that's going to help you be the 10x version of you. The second thing is you got to be loud. So you can't talk in your inside voice when you're talking to 10, 15 athletes and there's music playing and there's a bunch of other stuff going on. You have to be loud. And I don't mean be obnoxiously loud, but everybody needs to know when you're talking. So I can't talk to people in a low voice like this, and if I'm correcting somebody, I can't talk in a very monotone voice. Like, I have to be loud and talk to people like as if I'm talking to a group. So imagine you're on stage giving a lecture to 80 people that are 100 feet away from you, because this gym is 100 feet long. So sometimes I have to be able to project my voice down there. So that's the second thing. You have to be loud, just don't be obnoxious. And the third thing is just smile. Remember to have fun, okay? If you're not having fun, it's going to be very, very obvious to a lot of people that you're not having fun, and then it's not going to be fun for them. If you're having a good time, chances are everybody else is having a good time. So smile. And this goes back into rehearsing. This is going to sound really stupid, but sometimes you just have to practice smiling at people. Sometimes it's not going to feel natural to smile in a weird scenario, which is not really weird, it's just natural. So don't forget to smile. If you're having a good time, this will carry over and it will play off, or it will rub off on everybody else. So those are the 3 things to be the 10x version of you. Or think about it like this: you could just be the drunk version of you without all the profanity and inappropriateness. So be the drunk version of you, but like the professional drunk version of you. That's the 10x version that you want to be on the floor, because all of this stuff is just, it's a performance. You get out here and you perform as a coach, and you're in front of a group giving them a performance, going through your craft that you've rehearsed prior to. So first things, rehearse. You got to practice this stuff before you walk out on the floor. You can't just wing it. 2, be loud, okay? Pretend you're talking to a huge group and you have to project your voice. And 3, you just got to smile, guys. This stuff should be fun. So if you're not having a good time, everybody's going to know, okay? So practice that tomorrow. See if you can be a bigger version of yourself, and then that will help you be a better coach, and that will help you kind of really start to work on the presence and attitude that you want to have when you walk out on the floor as a professional. All right, guys, if you like this content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.